One of the things that I'm seeing is that when it comes to multiplying decimals, most of us can do the multiplication pretty easy. Where we flat out fail is moving those decimals into our answer. So I'm going to show you 3 examples here to hopefully help you correct that. Most of our problem is really paying attention and remembering rules. So slow down and do those things. All right, our decimals don't have to line up in a multiplication problem, but in this one they do. 4 times 7 is 28, so I put my 2 there, my 8 there, I carry my 2. 4 times 9 is 36. 36 plus 2 more is 38. Looking good so far. Now we need to drop a 0 because we're changing place value. And we start out with 5 times 7 is 35. Carry my 3. 5 times 9, 45. 45 plus 3 more is 48. Okay, time to add them up. 8, 13, carry your 1. 4 plus 8 is 12. Carry the 1 again. 52. Now the tricky part, like I said, here's where most of us are falling flat on our face. I have, let's try this. I have one number to the right of my decimal, and I have a second number to the right of my decimal. That means I need to take my invisible decimal, which is to the right of the 8, and I need to move it one place and a second place. Why 2? Because I have 2 numbers that are to the right of my decimal point. All right, so let's go ahead and rewrite our answer. 52 and 38 hundredths. Try to make my point a little bit better. All right, I'm going to pause the video and we're going to set up the second problem. We are back live, and now we have 74 times 3.6. We do not have a visible decimal in the 74, and then the 3.6 is 3 6/10. So let's see what we get when we multiply this one out. 6 times 4, 24. Carry your 2. 6 times 7 is 42. 42 plus 2 more is 44. So let's write that down. Now when you go to the 3, remember to drop your 0 first. And then 3 times 4 is 12. Carry my 1. 3 times 7 is 21. 21 plus 1 more is 22. There, I've done my multiplication. Now it's time to do my addition. And then at the end, the last step is going to be to place that decimal. So I have 4 from 4 plus 0. I have 6 from 4 plus 2. I have another 6 from 4 plus 2. And then I have my final 2. Okay, how many numbers do I have to the right of my decimal? The answer to that is only 1. So I'm going to take my invisible decimal and move it one place. And now I'm going to rewrite my answer. I have 266 and 4/10. And again, I'll make my decimal point a little better than what I did there. All right, I'm going to pause it one last time, and we're going to do one final example. All right, remember the key with these multiplication problems is we do all of our multiplying first, and at the end we move our decimal. This problem says 25.4 times 3.8. Doesn't matter if my decimals line up or not in a multiplication problem. It's important in division, but not multiplication. 8 times 4 is 32. We carry the 3. 8 times 5 is 40. So I now have 43, and I carry my 4. 8 times 2 is 16. 16 plus 4 is 20. All right, now before I start multiplying by the 3, drop a 0 to allow for the change in place value. 3 times 4 is 12. Carry the 1. 3 times 5 is 15. 15 plus 1 more is 16. And again, I carry my 1. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 1 more is 7. Let's write our 7 down. Let's draw our line. Let's switch colors. 2 plus 0 is 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. 6 plus 0 is 6, and 2 plus 7 is 9. All right? Think about this last step then. I have one number to the right of my decimal. I have a second number to the right of my decimal. That's two numbers to the right of my decimal. So I need to take my invisible decimal, which is to the right of the 2, and I need to move it one place, 2 places. And now we are going to rewrite our answer as 96 and 52 hundredths. Watch this video again as many times as it takes to learn how to multiply decimals and then move the decimal in your product.